I never would have thought it would have been dangerous to make YouTube commentary about current events. But here we are in 2022, and swatting, that is the act of somebody calling the police based on false claims to try to get a SWAT team to come out and, murder you, basically, is becoming an epidemic, which is absolutely crazy. We've seen way too much of it this year. We've seen way too much of it in these circles. And I'm frankly getting a little scared to make content because I've got a lot of enemies out there who are doing terrible things, much like was done to the quartering and others. And it's not right. There's crazy people out there, my friends. So try to stay safe. My name is John Delarose. I'm a #1 best-selling author, an award-winning comic creator, and it really bothers people that I make my content. I was canceled earlier this week by a Marvel artist with 55,000 followers who's going off, flipping out, labeling me an anti-Semite. He ended up deleting his tweets because he was, I guess, understanding that was libel. But we're crushing it, and we're not supposed to be. That's the best part. We're making great, wonderful, fun content without their permission, and people are mad all over the internet. I just had another instance today. I got false reported on Twitter, which is not the same as a swatting. I'm not trying to compare that, for saying, wait, what? And I was quote tweeting a blue check journalist, and they said it was private information. It's like, wait a minute. It's a tweet from a blue check journalist. It's not, and I just retweeted that. That's on your site. How's that private information? So I appealed it. We're back. Everything's fine. But every day we have to face this kind of thing. Every day we're facing these kind of challenges. And your support is what keeps us going. So please back our Kickstarter today. We're crushing it. We want to keep going. And thanks very much, everybody who's made it such a huge success so far. All right. The quartering swatted. This happened last night. This is an image, I guess, from a security camera at the quartering's house here. You got a full SWAT team dispatched to the quartering's house. This is absolutely insane stuff. Nobody should ever have to deal with this. I hope Jeremy and his family aren't too scarred from this. I know that they're safe, which is the important part. But this is crazy. Not only this happened, but Tim Pool also got swatted last night. And Tim Pool's been swatted several times at this juncture. So the police actually know that this is happening to Tim Pool, and yet they still keep coming out anyway. This is very bizarre stuff. There's been so much of this going down. Nick Recada's gotten swatted before. One of our friends who makes comics, Peter Cimetti from Alternate Comics, has gotten swatted. There's been a lot of this stuff, and it's simply for the act of just like making independent commentary, making independent comics, making law analysis, whatever it is. It's just harmless stuff where normal people are just talking online and some crazies out there can't handle it. Well, we know why. And we know that the SJWs don't care. We know that the SJWs have this in their playbook and that it's something that they do in order to try to deter us, to scare us from being able to talk. This is something that goes way back to that Saul Alinsky Rules for Radicals. They're trying to act as radicals to try to mess with normal people so that we stay out of the public discourse. And it can't happen. This can't be allowed to continue. I don't know what can be done about it, to be honest. I understand that if a call comes out like they had for the quartering, where they said the quartering murdered his wife, they have to investigate. But do they have to come out guns a-blazing like this? Now it gets weirder. And I will go over the situation as I've seen it here. Quartering says, SWAT team has just left my house. Someone texted them that I murdered my wife with a high-powered rifle and I was going to kill myself. They deployed the SWAT team for an anonymous text. They knew it was a SWAT too. Hilarious. 100% dead serious. You'll be able to listen to the radio calls online, but no body cams. Total bummer. All right. He continues on this to mention they're fine. And, he's got a lot of sponsors, so of course there's a lot of joking about it. One of his followers said, "Did you at least give the nice officer some free coffee for going to your house?" Which is, of course, a reference to the coffee brand he's shilling right now. And the quartering actually says, very interestingly here, "No, and here's why. I supposedly murdered my wife. The cops were sitting in my driveway when dispatch called me. My fucking wife answered the phone." Listen to this. So she answered the phone. The cops at dispatch were so incompetent, I guess, that they still came out guns a-blazing. That's very bizarre to me. You'd think they'd know better. They should have stood down at that moment, 100%. Agreed. Not handcuff me, and make me lay in the wet grass and scare the shit out of my wife. Yes. Again, all this for an anonymous text. Wow, they actually went really far. This is the furthest I've ever heard anybody go like this. This is crazy. I am also on local do not SWAT list and have been for years because, of course, it's dangerous. And, of course, he's gotten these threats before. So that's it. I'm shocked that this is going on. And I really feel bad for the quartering. I can't believe the cops actually took him into handcuffs and threw him down on the ground. Like, what's going on? Have a little more common sense, police. But what can we do about this? Is it safe to make YouTube content? I really don't know. I don't have an answer, and I wish I did. Maybe you can help out with comments down below, because I'm getting bigger here on this channel too. As much as I feel for the quartering, I honestly just don't want this to happen to me too. It'd be a bad deal. Let me know what you think. If there's anything we can do to prevent this in the YouTube community, if we can stop this from happening again to our good friend Jeremy Hambley, let us know. Thank you, everybody. Hit that like and subscribe button. We'll be back soon.